Happy Sunday night, you guys. I hope you're doing well. I am. I've had a really good day. It was a really fun time at work tonight. We actually have our holiday party tomorrow for the staff. So we've closed the restaurant down for tomorrow and we are going to take over the joint. We're going to party hard. We're going to party hard. I am so excited. We have a tattoo artist booked for our party. And we're all going to get our logo at the restaurant is an ampersand, like the and sign. And so we're all going to get an ampersand tucked away somewhere hidden. I'm going to get mine in a very small, but dynamic and interactive location. So it's fun. And I'll just leave you guys to wonder what it's going to be. Maybe I'll tell you sometime. All right. What do we have in store for the week ahead? And it's not really about the restaurant. It's just about the crew. It's super fun. We all really have a good time. And it's just a fun moment. Fun time and fun place. All right. So we are here for our energy forecast for the week. I'm using the Oracle of Oddities editions 1 through 3. I think that this deck is probably out of print. All right, what do we need to know about the themes that we are going to be working with on our soul journey this week? Passion. I love it. Okay. All right, I hear you, sacral chakra. So passion, very good. The sacral chakra is where the sexual energy is. It's where the sex organs are, the reproductive system. This is where your balance of sexual liberation and shame would be. So the more we can offload any shame or guilt around our sexuality, it will increase our passion in our relationships. That's part of the healing work that we do when we heal our inner child. When the inner child feels secure and seen and is able to release guilt and shame and unworthiness and things like that, it opens the chakra here and it allows for more passionate intimacy between adults within their relationships. So if you've had problems with passion in your relationship, then I would say look to your shadow for the work that needs to be done there and inner child stuff for sure. But I love this. So it's we're going to have a real surge in passion for life this week for the things that we are involved in and putting our energy and intent and focus into, our manifestations, our goals. And it's making us feel a surge of creativity and excitement and playfulness. And we're getting this vision, and it's really coming to life in our imagination, and it's really starting to take on a life of its own. Our vision is. It's becoming animated. Have anybody seen the Reanimator movie? It's coming back online. All right. Okay, what else do we need to know for the week ahead? What is this? Release. So I love this card. These little bugs here, the bugaboos, it reminds me of those scaries or the worries or the anxieties, those things that bug us, that give us the scaries, the boogeymans, So to me, this is about releasing and letting go. It's kind of about letting go of your worries, letting go of your feelings of scarcity or lack. This is also about letting go, being free to be yourself, let your hair down, stop holding yourself back, let go, be free. Stop trying to control a situation or withhold. It's just release, let go. Surrender outcomes that are weighing on you, that are causing you resistance in your vibration. It's getting you all mucked up. So just release, let go. Allow what is dead to fall away. Release, let go. Because what can come of it, what can be regrown and rebirthed from the things that are dying away, it's all of these old notions, old habits, old ways of being. Sometimes, so for some of us, old relationships, old careers, whatnot. We're letting that fall away, and the things that we're left with are the pearls of wisdom and experience that are left behind. And so what we're doing with all of that is we're recreating something that's going to be nourishing, that's going to be delicious, you know, that's going to have value, right? So be open, unclench your fists, unclench your white-knuckled grip on your illusion of control, because we're not in control. We are not in control, people. No one is in control. The only thing that we can hope to have any control over is just how we process and how we react, how we perceive. Like, the only thing we can control is what's going on in here, and then how we act outwardly. You can control your vibration. You can have an effect on things, but the illusion of control is only an illusion. And what is this? Ooh, ending. Let go. An ending needs to happen. And I love this ending card because it's got this fern growing, which ferns are protective. They're a very protective plant. That's their magical power. And so to me, this ending with all of this greenery coming out of it, it's like you're so protected right now. Your whole situation is being held and protected. And this ending is actually a good thing. And you need to just release your cares and worries and let go, because something that is going to be filling you with passion and excitement and is going to ignite your imagination. It's like that is already starting to come into to blossom, to start sprouting. Like, there's already signs of life and fertility there, and everything is all good and it's all protected. So release your cares, release your worries, and let go, and let yourself go, and just follow that intuitive guidance that you're being given. And when you feel like the timing, when you're like, okay, it feels right, act on it then. You got to get like razor sharp at tuning in to that gut instinct, right? Of knowing, like, what is your mind? What is mind chatter? What is ego? And what is really that intuitive hunch? And the only way that you can really learn that for yourself is by trial and error, and either not acting on something when you're not supposed to, or like acting on something when you're supposed to. And really the only way you can find out if your intuition was right is when you make mistakes. Or when you see something, you're like, oh man, I knew it. I wish I would have done that, you know? So it's like, it's just a process. It's always a process. You're always going to be learning and keeping your tools sharp. So don't beat yourself up, but do your best to learn how to read that for yourself. I feel like I just want one more card. Sometimes when we get the chakra cards, I feel like I want one more subject card to really tie it all together. Cycle. So this is like this new cycle. We are ending the old cycle. Like, I love this color coordination here between these two. I mean, we've been talking about this for months. I mean, we have just come out of the grand cycle of 2020, the grand overhaul of our life. We are at the end of the last finalization of like the death energy of last year's cycle. And so this cycle of energy is ending, and we are primed and ready for a passionate and imaginative new beginning that is like in full alignment with our authenticity and our dreams, and like it's going to really turn us on, tune us in. And what is it? Tuned in, tapped in, turned on is what Abraham Hicks says. And I love that. That's like one of my core desired feelings every day. When I write out my core desired feelings in my journal, which was something I learned from Danielle Laporte. She had these amazing day planners and this whole program for a while called the Fire Starter Sessions. And it was basically helping you get an idea of what you should be doing. Like, for multi-passionate, multi-talented people, this is really hard to figure out what it is that you should be doing with all of your interests and talents or whatever and purpose. So she had this whole program to help you like get more in touch with what that thing is. and narrow it down. And part of that process was getting in touch with your becoming aware and intentional about your core desired feelings in your life. And so when you figured out how you want to feel on a daily basis, you can say, okay, this is how I would feel. This is the goal that I think that I'm trying to achieve. But is this goal going to deliver those feelings, or is this in a direct conflict of those feelings? So it helps you get realistic about what these fantasies of your dreams and goals and jobs that you want to do really are. It's like you see through like the sparkly, like glittery stuff, and you get down to the brass taxes. Like, okay, what is my day-to-day doing this going to feel like, right? What do I want my feelings to be? So then she came out with these day planners where part of your daily planner was like there was room to like journal about like all these things that are going on in your life. And one of the things that you were supposed to list every day were a few of your core desired feelings. And this has to be like, it can't be like feelings that you want to feel from other people. It has to be like internal, like sourced feelings. So instead of saying like, I want to be appreciated, you would just be like, I want to feel appreciation. I want to feel, mutual, exchange or equality, equitability or whatever. So what I found in doing this though, it was not only I gained a lot more clarity about the things that I want to spend my time doing and what I don't, I also learned that when you write those core desired feelings out in your journal, boy, the universe delivers like immediately. You start getting like experiences that reflect those feelings to you back in your day. It's one of the most magical like things that I've ever done. I'm big about writing things down. That's like a huge quick way to manifest like small, simple things. Even long-term bigger things too as well. And like writing out your prayers. Oh my gosh. Like I could talk for hours on that. But the core desired feelings, my magic words at the end of all of the core desired feelings, I'm like always like, yeah, I love Abraham Hicks's whole tuned in, tapped in, turned on thing, where you're like, your mojo is on and you're alive and you're like tuned in to your instincts and to like, your guidance, and you're tapped in to like the energy of source. And you're turned on, you're like lit up, and you're like ready to go, and you're like lusting for life. And then my final word, the magic word, is disco. Because disco is the best feeling on earth. No one ever felt sad or weepy or sorry for themselves or like scarcity mode or like sad or depressed at disco. Disco is opulence, it is confidence, it is fabulous, it is ridiculous, it is over the top. Like I love the feeling of disco. So yeah, that's my little magic words for the day. After my core desired feelings, it's tuned in, tapped in, turned on, disco. And I feel like that's like my abracadabra kind of little insight into some of my magic tricks. All right, let's review. All right, we have passion, a resurgence of passion this week. Getting really clear about our vision, getting excited about it, offloading shame and guilt from the past, and having like this surge of imagination, and maybe even a lot more clarity about remembering your nightly dreams. Your nightly dreams are connected to the sacral chakra. That's the astral realm. Release. You want to just let go of worries, let go of trying to like control and micromanage everything. Just let go. Let your hair down. Relax. Do your thing. Let the chips fall where they may, right? This is the ending of a huge cycle and the beginning of something really, really amazing. Just know that you are protected through this, and that signs of new life and abundance are already starting to show. I'm really excited about it. And I will do my best to do our video tomorrow before I go to my work party. But I don't know. I got a busy day ahead of me tomorrow, so I can't make any promises, but I will. I'm 99% sure that I'm going to make the video before the party. I'm definitely not making it after the party. I'm going to be way too Schmidt-faced. I had to make sure I had like Lyft and everything on my phone. Like this is going to be a big fun night. All right, y'all. Be good, but not too good. Ciao.